Hi everyone, I'm back for my 30-week pregnancy update. I didn't do a 29-week vlog because really there wasn't anything to tell, but I did have an appointment at 30 weeks and some things are all coming together. I hadn't seen a doctor or midwife in about 3 months, so I went and for 30 weeks I've gained right around 20 pounds, which is pretty good, and so I'm still about 15 pounds less than I was when I delivered my daughter, and we have 10 weeks left, so I think I'll stay in a good spot there. I had a horrible time getting to my appointment because I had never been there before. I went to 3 wrong places, and then when I got to the right place, it was at a hospital, and I was like going everywhere trying to find this appointment, and I had a very hard time. I did a lot of walking, and I had my daughter with me by myself, so I was pushing the stroller up and down the hills, and it was just exhausting. So when I got to my appointment, my blood pressure was a little high, and they were a little concerned, but I kind of told them what happened, and they were very understanding. I am seeing a midwife, so they're a little more, like, they listen a little better than my experiences with OBs, and they listened, and then they were like, well, we'll take it at the end. So by the end of my appointment, it had went down. It was still a little higher, but it had went down quite a bit, so they weren't so worried. And while I was there, they gave me stuff to make a birth plan. They want me to have ready, and they talked to me about all the previous stuff because my old doctor still had not sent over my records or anything. So it's just crazy. But they went over all of that, and then they went to do my fundal measurement, which is like when they measure your stomach from your pubic bone to the top of your uterus. And usually when they do this, however many centimeters it measures is about how far along you are. So like if you were, 20 weeks along, you should measure about 20 centimeters. And, if it's like 1 centimeter off either way, that's really not a big deal. But she measured me, and I was 1 day shy of 30 weeks. And she was like, whoa, you're measuring really big. So I was like, okay. And she said I was measuring 35 centimeters. So that is almost 5 weeks ahead, and that is ridiculous. So that's a little bothersome. And she said that my stomach was tight, so she was gonna measure me again. And she measured me again, and this time I measured 33 centimeters. So she said that I was having a contraction the first time, and that is why I measured a little bigger, because when you have a contraction, it flares your uterus out a little bit. And which is lovely, since I didn't even feel this said contraction, and apparently I was having one. So I'm not shocked though, with everything I went through to get there, that I threw myself into having contractions, because I felt like I was going to die like by the time I got there, with all the walking and the stress, and I was so upset and like crying, and I was actually like an hour and 15 minutes late to my appointment, and they still took me in, which is incredible. But sorry, I'm like flaring my arms everywhere. I'm just not comfortable. Anyways, so when she measured me and I was 33 centimeters, she said that that was a little better, but that's still about 3 centimeters bigger than I really should be. And basically with my ultrasound at 16 weeks, I was measuring bigger too. And basically Josiah is probably going to be a very large baby, or he's going to be born in December. So either way, I don't really mind as long as he is healthy. Like if he's born a couple weeks early, but he has no problems and we don't have to deal with any NICU or anything like that, then I would love that. But obviously I would rather him stay in until my due date or even after my due date if it means he's gonna be healthier. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But my doctor, like this doctor actually believed me on my charting since we did natural family planning and believed my due date. But she said at the same time she highly doubts I'll go that far. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So a little bit of craziness. And then also with everything that was going on, she said she wanted to start seeing me weekly, even though I'm only 30 weeks along. So I go back at 31 weeks, which is kind of nice. Like, I don't mind going weekly because then I feel like I'm more in tune with what's going on. And since I did just move here, I want to get to know the people who are like possibly going to be delivering my child. So I'm really okay with that. But but the next week I'll be gone to go get my husband, so I'll obviously skip that week at least. So that's just where we're at right now. And other than that, like, his heartbeat was a little high, but that was just because I had been, you know, being crazy. And so obviously when you stress, your baby stresses, or like if you do a lot of exercise, then your baby feels that you're worn out too. And so, but it wasn't like unhealthy, it was fine. So he is he's doing really good, and he had a good heartbeat, and everything other than that is good as far as we know. So I will have another appointment at 31 weeks, and then at 32 weeks I probably won't do a vlog because we will be out of town. And then at 33 weeks I should have another appointment, and at 33 weeks me and my husband are going to go get a 3D/4D ultrasound. So that will be really cool. I'm excited for that. And we're just trying to prepare for baby and get everything. We still have a few major things we need to get, and we're just like, I'm trying to get everything put together, but a lot of things I'm waiting for my husband to get home for. So probably maybe next, maybe after my 31 week vlog, I might do like stuff that we have for baby so far, like a video about that, and then we will continue on. That way I can do everything we have so far, and then when me and my husband go to get the rest of the stuff, then I'll share that too. So thank you guys for watching, and I think that's all for this time. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and we will respond as soon as possible. Bye!